Hello and welcome. Get ready for 30 mind-bending questions that will challenge your knowledge. What type of energy uses the sun's power? Wind energy. Solar energy. Hydro energy. The correct answer is solar energy. A quick fact for you, solar energy is generated by capturing sunlight and converting it into electricity. Which type of energy comes from the movement of air? Wind energy. Geothermal energy. Biomass energy. The correct answer is wind energy. Let's learn something new. Wind turbines capture the kinetic energy of wind and convert it into electrical power. What kind of energy is created by the movement of water? Solar energy. Hydro energy. Tidal energy. The correct answer is hydro energy. Here's a nugget of wisdom. Hydroelectric power plants use the force of flowing water to generate electricity. What type of energy comes from inside the earth? Geothermal energy. Wind energy. Solar energy. The correct answer is geothermal energy. Impress your friends with this fact: geothermal energy harnesses heat from the Earth's interior for electricity or heating. What kind of energy is made from organic materials like plants and animal waste? Biomass energy. Solar energy. Hydro energy. The correct answer is biomass energy. Fun fact: biomass energy is derived from organic matter which can be burned or converted into fuel. Which energy source does not produce greenhouse gases? Coal. Natural gas. Solar power. The correct answer is solar power. A quick fact for you: solar power is a clean energy source that does not emit harmful greenhouse gases during operation. What is the process of converting sunlight into electricity called? Photosynthesis. Photovoltaics. Hydrolysis. The correct answer is photovoltaics. Knowledge boost: photovoltaics is the direct conversion of light into electricity at the atomic level. What is a large machine that captures wind energy called? A windmill. A wind turbine. A power plant. The correct answer is a wind turbine. Here's something cool: wind turbines are modern machines designed to generate electricity from wind. What kind of energy is produced by the rise and fall of ocean tides? Solar energy. Tidal energy. Wave energy. The correct answer is tidal energy. Knowledge boost: tidal energy harnesses the power of ocean tides to generate electricity. Which type of energy can be used to heat and cool homes directly from the earth? Wind energy. Geothermal energy. Solar energy. The correct answer is geothermal energy. Fun fact, geothermal heat pumps use the stable temperature of the earth to provide heating and cooling. What is a renewable energy source? An energy source that runs out. An energy source that can be naturally replenished. An energy source that is very expensive. The correct answer is an energy source that can be naturally replenished. Here's a nugget of wisdom: renewable energy sources are those that can be replenished naturally in a relatively short time. Which of these is a benefit of green energy? It causes more pollution. It helps protect the environment. It is only for big companies. The correct answer is, it helps protect the environment. A quick fact for you: green energy reduces reliance on fossil fuels and helps combat climate change. What is the main component of a solar panel? Plastic. Silicon. Glass. The correct answer is silicon. Here's an interesting fact: solar panels are made of photovoltaic cells, usually containing silicon to convert sunlight into electricity. What do you call a farm full of wind turbines? A wind garden. A wind farm. A wind factory. The correct answer is a wind farm. Surprising trivia: a wind farm is a collection of wind turbines located in the same area to generate electricity. What is the largest source of renewable electricity globally? Solar power. Wind power. Hydropower. The correct answer is hydropower. Here's a nugget of wisdom: hydropower is currently the largest source of renewable electricity worldwide. Which fossil fuel is green energy trying to replace? Coal. Oil. All of the above. The correct answer is all of the above. Knowledge boost: green energy aims to replace fossil fuels like coal, oil, and natural gas to reduce emissions. What is an electric car an example of? Burning more fuel. Using less green energy. Reducing reliance on fossil fuels. The correct answer is reducing reliance on fossil fuels. Fun fact: electric cars powered by renewable energy contribute to reduced greenhouse gas emissions. What is the science behind why a greenhouse stays warm? It produces its own heat. It traps sunlight and heat inside. It reflects cold air. The correct answer is, it traps sunlight and heat inside. Knowledge boost: a greenhouse traps solar radiation, converting it to heat and keeping the interior warm. What is a smart grid? A power grid with more wires. An electricity network that uses digital technology to manage energy. A grid for smart people. The correct answer is an electricity network that uses digital technology to manage energy. Let's learn something new. A smart grid optimizes energy use and improves reliability by integrating renewable sources. What is the main challenge for solar and wind energy? They are too expensive. They depend on the weather. They are too big. The correct answer is, they depend on the weather. Here's a nugget of wisdom. Solar and wind energy are intermittent, meaning their availability depends on sunlight or wind conditions. What is a battery primarily used for in the context of green energy? To generate electricity. To store excess energy. To transport energy. The correct answer is, to store excess energy. Impress your friends with this fact: batteries are crucial for storing electricity generated by intermittent renewable sources. What is carbon footprint? The size of your shoe. The amount of greenhouse gases produced by an activity or person. The amount of trees you plant. The correct answer is, the amount of greenhouse gases produced by an activity or person. Did you know? A carbon footprint measures the total greenhouse gas emissions caused by an individual event, organization, or product. Why is recycling important for green energy? It creates more waste. It reduces the need for new raw materials and saves energy. It makes things shiny. The correct answer is, it reduces the need for new raw materials and saves energy. Here's an interesting fact: recycling saves energy, reduces pollution, and conserves natural resources. What does LED stand for? Light emitting diode. Light energy device. Long energy duration. The correct answer is, light emitting diode. Did you know? LED lights are energy efficient and long-lasting alternatives to traditional light bulbs. What is the main goal of using green energy? To make money. To protect the environment and combat climate change. To make electricity more complicated. The correct answer is, to protect the environment and combat climate change. Fun fact: the primary goal of green energy is to reduce environmental impact and ensure a sustainable future. What is energy efficiency? Using more energy. Using less energy to achieve the same result. Using only green energy. The correct answer is, using less energy to achieve the same result. Surprising trivia: energy efficiency means getting the most out of the energy you use, thereby reducing waste. What is an energy audit? A check of your finances. A survey of how energy is used in a building. A bill for your energy. The correct answer is a survey of how energy is used in a building. Here's a nugget of wisdom: an energy audit helps identify areas where energy consumption can be reduced. Which of these is a form of green transportation? Gasoline car, bicycle, airplane. The correct answer is bicycle. Let's learn something new. Bicycles are a zero-emission mode of transport promoting green living. What does net zero mean in terms of carbon emissions? Producing more emissions. Achieving a balance between emitted and removed greenhouse gases. Not producing any emissions. The correct answer is achieving a balance between emitted and removed greenhouse gases. Here's something cool: net zero refers to reaching a state where the amount of greenhouse gas emitted is equal to the amount removed. What is the purpose of planting trees for green energy? To make shade. To absorb carbon dioxide from the atmosphere. To make wood. The correct answer is to absorb carbon dioxide from the atmosphere. Here's a nugget of wisdom: trees act as natural carbon sinks, absorbing CO2 and helping to mitigate climate change. Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed the video and found it helpful. Stay tuned for more exciting content, and we'll catch you in the next one.